In this video, I will show you how to use a Copilot agent to get and process information from a SharePoint list. Let's create a new agent. I'll skip to configure, create the agent in blank. Alright, first things first, I'll go to settings and turn on generative AI. Let's wait a bit until the agent is set up. Alright, and hit save. Perfect. Now I'll turn off this function so the AI doesn't use its own general knowledge and just the information that we want to share. Let's enable this if it is not enabled. Alright. For description, the agent will run this action. We will create this action later and give processed information about the results of said action. For the general instructions, be specific. If you want to have multiple actions to respond multiple questions, you should put examples. I put in here 2 examples. If I want to list the books of a certain publisher, it runs this action. If I want to know the most recent date of a release date of a certain publisher, I'm giving the agent some examples so it knows how to behave. The more examples you give, the better it responds. Alright, now let's create the consult box action. This agent will help us process information from a SharePoint list. So let's search SharePoint. I'll add the I'll add the get items action. And save it with this name, consult book. This specific name because this is the name that we put on the description of the agent. This is the action that will run always on the description, so the agent know when to use this action. For this case, will be always run this action because we just want this agent to consult information in a SharePoint list. If you have multiple actions, just make sure to put here when they want to use it. Maybe when they are searching for books, run an action, and if they are searching maybe for publishers or maybe for authors, run in another list, use another action. Alright, this is the action, consult book, and it will get these books. This is a SharePoint list, so we'll copy this here just for it has the same display name. Let's go to the inputs. Let's set the address the site address. The site is this one. Choose your list, set as value. It's the copilot list, this one. And we always want to filter by something. In this case, I will filter them by publisher. These sections do not work well on highly populated lists. If you have multiple items in a list, let's say more than 500, this section will work better if you filter. So let's add a filter query. Alright, and the description. I will put this description. Okay, I want a data filter that restrict the entries that this section returns. This is the format I want this action to use. Let's notice the value of the list is hard coded. The value of the site is hard coded, but the entry of the filter query, it's dynamically filled with the best option. So the agent will pick this from the query. I want them to filter by publisher. This is the internal name of the publisher column, equals something, but replace that something with the publisher that the user provided. So every action, every question, every command we give to the agent should include a publisher. So this action filters the results by publisher. You can filter them by whatever you want. Alright, I'll save it. Okay. So the agent now does know what is the consult box action. Let's test it. I want to get all books by Lexus Publisher. Okay, you will get this prompt. Just click connect. There are certain scenarios where you do not get this prompt. In this case, I will show you that you can go there if you do not have this in manage connections. Here in test your agent, 3 dots, manage connections. Let's connect this action. You have to do this for every action and give the proper permissions. Alright, it's now connected and I can retry. These are all Lexus Publisher books. We can see in the list these ones. If I wanted the test publisher, just copy paste the command. This is the test publisher, and it will give me the test books. Here is the filter query. The publisher internal name equals something. This is made dynamically by the agent, and there it is. These 3. All right. There was there were more complex questions that could answer our agent, like list all books from a certain publisher. Let's try that. Um, uh, which release date is the most recent? Let's check. It says among the uh, Lexus publisher, the most recent is this one, January 18th, 28. And we can see that this is indeed true. This is the most recent one among the Lexus publisher. Alright, let's try the opposite, the oldest one. I'll refresh. It filters everything in here by the publisher that I mentioned, and it tells me exactly which one is the oldest one. This is the one. Alright, I put two examples, and in the two examples that I have tried, it managed well. I will ask now a different question that is not among the examples that I gave it. Which author appears most frequently among all books published by Lexus? Remember, always mention, I'll always make a filter so it doesn't get that many items. I had an error. Ah, there it is. The author who appears the most frequently among all books is Dan Brown. And the only author that appears twice is indeed Dan Brown from the Lexus publisher. So that's it. Just be specific in the general instructions and remember to enable orchestration and enable generative AI so the agent can use actions properly. Alright, thank you. See you next time.